Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Behzad, and today I'll be talking about the top 10 list of Bahraini based applications. At number 10, the application InstaShop hits the App Store and Google Play, providing people with delivering groceries. In around an hour, the concept of this application was created around Red Zone due to the COVID 19 virus in order to decrease the amount of people leaving their houses and providing easy to use applications to help with day to day chores. At number 9, the application Tam Bahrain makes it easier for the citizens of Bahrain to pay their bills faster, easier, and on time, as well as giving back rewards towards the loyal customers. This application also has their collaboration with the Ministry of Electricity and Water. At number 9, the application Doctory is a telemedicine platform that was introduced around the time where Bahrain had a high number of COVID 19 cases. The way this application works is that it provides patients with their doctor of choosing and having that doctor meet on the phone and online, which makes it vividly faster and less time consuming. At number 7, the application You Run to BH has taken a step further to make it easier for Bahraini citizens to provide details of their houses or apartments towards people who are hoping to rent, making both payments and user accessibility much easier and faster. The integration of Flat 6 Labs has made You Run to BH the perfect solution for all residents and commercial landlords. At number 6, the application Kalo Bahrain is here to help out with the healthy lifestyle, providing customers with the meal plan as well as the food delivered to their houses, all in just a click of a button. You do not need to cook anymore with Kalo and enjoy a brand new lifestyle. At number 5, the application Unipal is here to offer the best discounts towards students as you are now able to save money. All you have to do is download the application, sign up, and be able to enjoy the luxury of discounted items all around the Kingdom of Bahrain. You should not miss out on such an opportunity like this as you might love the offer and, of course, save money. At number 4, the application Just Clean has been launched in Bahrain since 2021 and it helps people with the laundry services as well as a home car wash. It gives people the luxury of getting clothes picked up, washed, and then resent back to your doorstep, and gives out discounts as well as membership system. This application is perfect for you if you are trying to remove daily household chores and providing the customer with extra time. At number 3, the application known as Entertainer provides members with discounted or free items at restaurants, hotels, and even rental worldwide. This enables people to save money by just a small fee of 25 Bahraini dinars per year. Enjoying the lifestyle and saving money is the idea and concept that has become popular in Bahrain with the younger generations, allowing young adults to be more active in their daily lives and helping out with saving money. At number 2, the application called Sadad Bahrain is fairly similar to the Tem Bahrain application, but the difference are that Sadad Bahrain has a larger audience and has been integrated throughout Bahrain. Not only does it allow residents to pay through the application towards ministries, but it also allows residents and citizens of Bahrain to pay for petrol through the application, all of which can be done through a push of a button. The number 1 ranking application is Talabat. This food application has expanded massively throughout Bahrain as most residents of Bahrain uses it with growing competitions such as Hunger Station. Talabat capitalizes and dominates the Bahraini market with delivering food to your doorstep, which helps decrease time wasted on the roads and the wait time in the restaurant. Moving on to the top 10 list of Bahraini-based applications, we have 5 special guests who will be elaborating on their experiences with NFTs.
So, what do I know about NFTs? NFT stands for non-fungible token, and that could be multiple things such as artwork, tickets for important events, gaming cards, player cards, virtual fashion, virtual designs. Basically, it can be anything in the digital version of it. How that works, or how the NFT works, is basically someone would come draw the digital version of an artwork, and that piece of work gets minted on the blockchain. So blockchain is a technology where everything is recorded on the internet, and once it's minted, that means that someone can literally own this and only this person can have it. So eventually the non-fungible token, it's recorded and certified that it's 100% unique and it's owned to this specific person once they buy it. So for the second question, how do I expect NFTs to grow in Bahrain in the near future? Actually, this is amazing because just a couple of months ago, or maybe just right before Ramadan, we had the first exhibition for NFTs in the Middle East in Bahrain. It was really interesting, and it's actually promising that the technology field of NFTs are getting into Bahrain and people are getting more familiarized with it. I believe in the next 5 years, many things will change in terms of NFTs, and most of the population in Bahrain will know about it and will understand how it actually works. So, yeah.
An NFT is a non-fungible token which is stored in a data stored in a blockchain. Anyone can create an NFT. Even as today, people today are selling and buying NFTs and are making a lot of profit by just sitting at home and designing digital art through their laptops. NFT art is taking over the world, and the future NFTs will give more power to artists. NFT art is rapidly changing the way artists are paid, revolutionizing how NFT artists can work, create new projects, and take ownership of their art. NFTs or non-fungible tokens enable artists to register their work on a blockchain, which creates a unique digital asset. NFT are, can level the playing field. NFTs are such a great way of leveling the playing field for people of color, for women, and for any community that you can imagine that's being left out. A lot of careers are all going to open up because of NFTs, and I believe this will create a different world than the one we live in. As in the future, our whole world is going to become more digital and become more into the metaverse. NFTs is a great way to help our whole world go through the metaverse phase, which because it exists on the blockchain, which is distributed public record transactions and the blockchain, as an underlying process that makes cryptocurrencies possible. Specifically, NFTs are typically held on Ethereum blockchains, although other blockchains support them as well. An NFT is created or minted from digital objects that represented both tangible and intangible items, including graphic arts, GIFs, video and sport highlights, collectibles, virtual avatars, and video game skins, designer sneakers, and music. Blockchain technology and NFTs afford artists and content creators a unique opportunity to monetize their wares. For example, artists no longer have to rely on galleries or auction houses to sell their art. Instead, the artist can sell it directly to the consumer as an NFT, which also lets them keep more of the profits, and additional artists can program in royalties, so they'll receive a percentage of sales whenever their art is sold to a new owner. This is an attractive feature as artists generally do not receive future proceeds after their art is first sold. Art isn't the only way to make money with NFTs. Branding like Charmin and Talkable have also created NFTs, especially as Pepsi. These big companies are creating NFTs for charity and are selling them for a big amount of money. For example, Taco Bell sold their first NFT for 3.7 million at the time. People, for example, if you want to buy an NFT, you can first of all start creating your NFT collection. You need to acquire some key items. First, you need to get a digital wallet that allows you to store NFT and cryptocurrencies. You likely need to purchase some cryptocurrencies at first, like either depending on what currency your NFT provider accepts. You can buy crypto using a credit card on a platform, Coinbase, Kraken, eToro, and even PayPal. You'll then be able to, in front of exchange, your wallet of choice. People in the world need to understand that is going to be our future, and I believe that NFTs is going to take our world by storm and create more job opportunities for different people, especially because NFTs are opening a different sector in our workplace, and I think create more and different variants of work where people can create and design other NFTs. As in right now, people are creating NFTs all over the world, and NFTs are going to open a big sector in the world where people can start creating NFTs. Anyone can create an NFT as in right now. All it takes is a laptop and a connection to the internet and Photoshop. where you'll be able to create an NFT and sell it in the blockchain. It can make you from hundreds of dollars to $1 million, depending on the NFT and the big following you have.
So NFTs are known as non-fungible tokens. They're basically like immutable objects. Like for example, your fingerprint is an NFT, right? You cannot change it. You can technically trade it with someone, right? Yeah, I can go to the doctor, remove my fingerprint, and give it to you if that was possible, right? In the next 5 years for Bahrain, I do not see a very big acceptance for NFTs yet. I think it is quite a new market globally. So understanding what NFTs are for normal people who don't trade crypto or don't have a fundamental understanding of what crypto is and why decentralization is important for us as human beings, we need to understand how Web 4.0 is working currently. I know there are talks about Web 5.0 and all of that, but generally NFTs in Bahrain will have a small impact in the next 5 years. I can see in the next maybe 10 years with the acceleration of learning and adding that to our, I guess, core subjects, let's say like business or computer science or IT or technology, whatever these kids are learning these days at school. So once they have fundamental understanding there, then we'll be able to accelerate the process of having NFTs help us in this world. Like, for example, logging in to a place or having a unique identifier for you as a person. Thank you.
Okay, so NFTs, to my knowledge, are non-fungible tokens. They're basically like pieces of art, but they're embedded or they live on the blockchain. And the most used blockchain that most people create NFTs on is the Ethereum blockchain, or I should say Ethereum 2.0. And each NFT has its own unique ownership, just like, let's say, the Mona Lisa or any other Picasso art piece that you can look at physically. What else? So about a year ago, I had an opportunity to try and like make my own NFT with a friend of mine. And as we all know, NFTs can be anything that can be put on the internet, such as pictures, audio, art, anything like that. So my friend is a music composer, and he made a little musical piece, and my part was making like a little, how can I say this, a photo where it's really hard to replicate. NFTs are really hard to replicate and make another piece that looks exactly like it, because if that happens, it would be considered fraud or plagiarism. So I made the art piece look different and hard to replicate, and I posted it on the OpenSea market, and I set a price on it around 0.05 ETH, which is Ethereum. That is around, you could say, 65. At that time it was around 65 BD, but I didn't really continue because I got like busy with other things, and until this day it hasn't really got sold, or anybody really bid on it. So that's it. And hopefully maybe in the time in the future I could reopen an NFT project, and maybe we could call it something like let's say the Bahraini collection or something like that, that would put the Bahrain name out there. That's it.
What is NFT? NFT is a non-fungible token. Basically, it means that it is unique and cannot be easily replaced. Basically, we can say it's a form. For example, let's say you're going on a plane. It's like an airplane ticket, but each seat is different and the view might be different, but the destination is the same. NFT can be also used as a way of showing ownership. For example, let's say you own an apartment, you can have an NFT for it. Or let's say something easier, you own an art, a piece of art. It can be in the form of NFT. Even nowadays, you have some big brands. Let's say you own a bag or a merchandise of theirs. They give you an NFT to prove that it's authentic and you have the ownership. Even nowadays, you have some artists that are releasing their albums as NFTs. Kings of Leons did that actually. The most famous, I don't know if it's called blockchains or something else for NFTs. Basically, it's Ethereum and you have Solana. Regarding the second question, if I expect NFT to grow in the near future in Bahrain, I definitely do expect it to grow. As a starter, I think we have one of the first MENA exhibitions in Bahrain, which is a good thing. Basically, like we said, an NFT is a form of authentication and ownership, and you can easily transfer it. So all these could be used maybe in our real life world in Bahrain, maybe in the future. Instead of someone, let's say they want to buy an apartment, as a way of ownership, we can give them an NFT, for example, to prove they are the owner. For example, nowadays, in some places, if to enter some, let's say, membership places or something, you need like a card. In the future, maybe we can have NFTs. So as long as you have the NFT, maybe you can be a member of that place. So it's good. It has a lot of potential to grow. These are just some examples. I think, especially Bahrain, as they're one of the biggest hubs in GCC in my opinion, for crypto, it could be as well for NFT. And as NFT space keeps expanding and increasing and becoming better with more innovations, I think Bahrain will be one of the first in the GCC or MENA to implement this stuff in the future.